and then it's gonna be Jake in here, and then it's gonna be time to eat, and then it's gonna be.
Shit, it never happened, right? Let's do it. We eat now. Yeah, sure. I shouldn't do this.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry. How y'all doing today?
Excellent. I am splendid without the sugar.
Huh?
I said I'm doing good. I'm splendid without the sugar.
I don't like how this YouTube showing, but hey. If you on YouTube, please come over to TikTok. The quality is a little bit better. But welcome to What's Your Perspective podcast. I have some special guests here with me today. Super excited. For those that do not know already, we go live Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Unless we got a special guest, you know, it'll be a special segment at that point. So you always can check back as well to see the edits. And then on Saturdays from 8 to 11, and then on Sundays 7 to 9 p.m. So you can search Trinica Mon'e, and I'll be going live on all social medias. If not, the videos will be uploaded there as well. And I have two guests from here. Shout out to the Illinois Media School, the O'Hare building. I have two instructors here as well as my classmate. I'll go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Hello, everybody. I'm Danielle. You can call me Danny.
Really go. If you don't know, now you know. It's your boy Quan Deezy. Just to be correct, I am a instructor's assistant. Once again, really go. It's your boy Quan Deezy, big bro. You already know. I am an instructor's assistant at Illinois Media School. But yeah, that's besides the point. We're here to get into your perspective.
Yes, so that's what I'm super excited about. I'm ready to dive into other people's perspectives based off of different scenarios. And I know we have to get back to love, to peace, to what it truly feels like to have that village again. And a lot of the times it starts with us understanding, because with different perspectives you gain empathy, and with you gain understanding, and with understanding creates healing, and healing creates peace, and peace is often found when you're no longer in survival mode, but it comes from awareness, growth, and then of course understanding. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get you guys to get to know them, who they are, what they do. So I got Quan Deezy over here.
Really dope. What's happening, world?
How you feeling?
Peace and prosperity. I am blessed. I'm splendid without the sugar. I'm doing swell. I cannot complain.
That's true. So one of the questions I'm gonna ask you directly is, who are you? Like, not with the pillow on the back.
Not with the pillow on the back. You see that, Joe? It feels good though. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, I can actually feel the rest. No.
Okay, no, if that works. I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy work.
This is hilarious.
I'm a fighter. If I had to say it that way, I mean, I'm just a survivalist. I'm a fighter.
I'm a survivor.
I ain't gonna go that far. Facts. But yeah, I mean, just a fighter, survivalist, entrepreneur. I wear many different hats, but when it all comes down to it, I always push version of being the best version of yourself. Always giving somebody the chance to take negatives into positives, turn negatives into positives.
So, you know, we are all examples of those that's watching us, whether they be our own children, our family, you know, those underneath us and stuff. Kind of, what do you think what you do as a hobby would be a good perspective for a child to look towards or to look up to? You know, we got to be the change we expect to see in the world.
Of course.
So,
starts with us.
What do you do with your hobbies and the things that you do for a living that kind of make you someone to look up to?
It's really the willingness to help. Um, everybody come from different walks of life, and you got to understand where your light shines at, right? So I feel like I got a big saying. I say it a lot, and I always say this, we all part of a bigger glow. Everybody got a light, and we all meant to shine, but we all part of a bigger glow. But being willing to help somebody outshine, even if it's just to get to that bigger glow, that's where the silver lining of it all comes from. And I try to be that in my perspective of life for others.
Okay. So how did you kind of, I'll ask her as well. Let me go ahead and, let's get Danielle. I want to also ask you, what do you do kind of like for a living as well? And who are you? Let's get straight to it,
Hey everybody, so yeah, I am, I feel like I'm a model in every word of the sense. I want to exemplify and be the example, right? I want to set the standard, and that's just who I am. Everything I try to put my foot into, or I put my foot into, let me not say try, but everything I do, I want to do it, and I take it to the extreme, or like, it just has to be my thing. I take ownership of it, so I'm very like, it's gotta be my way, and how I like to do things. So.
Okay. I guess it's kind of a little vague, a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
It is, it's a little bit. But I'm gonna get to you a little bit.
I was trying to give you like an answer that sounded real good. Honestly.
What makes you a role model? Or you can also get some, let's start with that. What makes you a role model and what you do, like, for your hobby or for a living?
Okay, let me just say, I want to be a better role model. I ain't saying I'm like the role model, but I want to be. So, like, I want to practice good health, good fitness, good, I want to run. I want to, act like I enjoy going to the gym so that I can actually go. I just try to be at the top of my health because I got some fitness goals, right? I'm trying to reach. I want to get the splits. I need a backflip. And I still want to be able to move like this at 80 years old. That's
really dope.
That's a goal. Okay, so that leads me to my next question. I kind of want to get, like, just these basic things out so we can get to know you a little bit. So, as a child, they always ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? So, I'm going to ask you as an adult, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Definitely a model actress. A superstar. Yeah, definitely. That's what I dreamed of. I wanted to be a doctor when I was a kid, but I didn't know no better.
Right now, as an adult, wow. I mean, as a kid, to be honest, I wanted to be a computer science engineer, which is crazy, right? Nah, but today, if you ask me that, honestly, I just want to be a pillar. I just want to be able to be a beacon of light to people. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, all walks of life, like if I'm able to help them in some way, shape, or form, whether it's success, whether it's educational, whether it's advice, whatever it is, as long as I know that I'm able to be resourceful, that's my biggest thing I want in life.
So do you know what comes with what you want?
Well, we don't know until we have it.
That's true.
So, it's the aspect behind it. You feel me? I think it's the glory of the goal, right?
Yeah.
You think what it could be, and as you on that journey, that energy flows. So the more you touch people on that journey and you get into that goal, you see the highlights of it. And I think the highlights of every journey is how you impact it.
Yeah, that's good. I always tell people, you're not your mistakes, you're not your failures, you're not your past, but you are what you continue to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
You're just as good as your last game you played. You feel me?
That's true. Yeah, I agree. So I guess that touched on it a little bit, because I know a lot of people, I'll get back to that actually. I'm gonna ask y'all next, right? Like, what would you start doing if you know you would have failed?
That's a fun question.
What would you start doing? Like, just if you knew you would fail, you would just start doing, you know what I mean? You just knew.
And I feel like when you asked that question the first time, I was just like, I don't feel like I never go into something thinking that I'm gonna fail. I usually think so optimistically that I feel like I won't fail. Right?
Yeah.
What would I do if I definitely wouldn't fail?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I fail. So I say real estate. I'm just throwing something out there.
Like if you that would be something that like right now. If you knew you would feel, you would just start a wrestling right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's honestly, that's like maybe a no-brainer or something. Because we always gonna need houses and people to sell them and stuff.
That's true.
So it's like it's really no way that you could go wrong because we always gonna learn something new about it, and people gonna always be behind selling houses.
I always like looking at like when I was a kid, like even as an adult, I always drive past houses and always wondering like I wonder how it looks on the inside. So that ain't gonna last. Probably like a dream job and I haven't really touched on yet.
I can see
I'm
being
thinking, and then I was thinking that once I want to go to different houses and do interviews with different races and see how they live and like what do they do, what do they wash up with, like what do they cook, like taste their food. I always wanted to do that. I don't know why. But that just came with my head. I just started thinking about like, I want to sell different houses. I'll be more excited than the people I'm trying to sell the house to. Like I swear I'm already knowing. But yeah, so what about you, Quan? What would you do? What would you start doing if you knew you just wouldn't fail?
Well, I definitely second Danny on the failure aspect and mindset, because I'm the same. I don't do nothing thinking I'm gonna fail.
Right.
Like, if anything, I'm expecting to not hit the mark, but to be in the ballpark area, right? But man, to be funny. Real talk?
No, don't be funny. I'm talking about right now. If you could just start, like you would just do it. What would you do?
I would go swimming.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not a swimmer. Like
You
I can
would
swim.
go swimming.
I can fucking like I ain't Michael Phelps though. You feel me? And if I can like swim, like just think about it, like. You know, some people swim coasters and shit in Atlantic and stuff like that. Yeah, I could float. I mean,
That's the first step.
you know what I'm saying? I could razzle dazzle something. I can, you know.
He didn't say it like he said he would go. That's
Crazy.
So funny.
But no, for real though, like
Self-liberate.
I would.
But I'm
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
like, well, so that was just okay. It's fair. I was saying like a career, but that's okay. That's okay too. That's how I know he had, because ain't no way he was just like, I'm gonna go swimming. Like
Real shit, I would go swimming. No, you said something to do,
You was
not
so
expecting
good
to
that you know you
fail.
wouldn't fail.
I expect to fail a little bit swimming. Like I can
'Cause you wanna
swim,
learn.
but yes,
It's
I
fair,
want
I
to be
feel
able
it.
to swim. You know what I'm saying? Like
So I don't know if you all
probably
heard
could
the
save my
question,
life,
right?
maybe.
I did mention, what would you start doing if you knew you wouldn't fail? And the first, watch this. This is where the catch is at, and y'all haven't caught it yet, and I know y'all haven't. What would you start doing if you knew you wouldn't fail? And I'm gonna say it 2 more times.
Well, you
And the
should be
first
doing
person to catch
anything
it-
because you shouldn't. It's nothing. Cause you.
That's how I know he didn't catch it. He on the third lap.
I'm still. I'm calling the failure.
I already started.
No, so that's what it is. That's the thing.
Just start.
You, some people unknowingly is admitting right now, without admitting it, that they their own worst enemy. Because if you would start doing something, if you knew you wouldn't fail, the first thing they said, they went to survival mode.
Yeah.
And survival mode told them to be in defense mode, which also told them to go back to just like it was like almost like, oh, I know I'm not gonna fail at nothing, but all I said was, what would you start doing if you know you wouldn't fail? So if you know you wouldn't fail, I dare you to start doing it.
That's facts.
So for me, I think what I'm doing now is like I'm going into this podcast thing, and I wear many hats as well with filming and writing and being an artist, singing. I do a lot, decorating and painting and all kinds of stuff. And so sometimes I surprise myself when I go into a new adventure, but I knew this was something that I wanted to do, and I was just so afraid for so long, but I was still put the work into what I need to get to that point. And so at that point, I was just in my starting phase. But even with starting, it came with that fear of failing.
Yep.
And even in the midst of it, I'm like, I don't feel like I have everything I need. And guess what I said? I don't care. I'm going. Some people that watch my live already, I was on here and I was like, I don't have no earrings on the makeup. My very first live, I had on a bonnet. And I was like, welcome to What's Your Perspective podcast. Like, I just couldn't get it right that day. I didn't even want to go live anymore. But I said, if I keep pushing it back, I was supposed to start this podcast a month ago. So what I would do, what I would start doing if I knew I wouldn't fail, I would be doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just jump. You know how some people say, I'm drowning, and you like, just stand up. Do you not know? Like, so based off people's perspective, it may seem like you're drowning because you're down low, but I'm standing up so I can see that you're down there. So if you would just stand up and go, have y'all ever seen a baby just like take their very first step?
Yes.
And it was just like, oh my God, I guarantee you right now, that moment you seen them take the very first step, you was even surprised because you like, I seen them almost for the walk, but the day that they walk, you be like, oh my God, they did it. And so I think in a child's mind is they see something they want and they go for it. And that's why I do challenge as well with everyone to get back into that child mindset of dreaming again, having hope again. What do I want to be when I grow up? Even now, sometimes a lot of people have this rough childhood and they're like, what should I do now? I'm an adult. I can't really blame it on my parents no more. I done made my own mistakes and carried my own way, but and a lot of times I even had to do this as well, where I felt like, oh my God, the child in me, I felt like didn't have a childhood. I had to take care of my brother and sisters and always be there for everybody all the time. So as an adult, even being a mom, I still felt like I was kind of losing myself a little bit, and I'm just like, I get to relive my childhood every single moment. I'm giving my children everything that I didn't have, you know what I'm saying, and enjoying those moments with them, creating new memories. But I think the biggest one is I'm able to be a kid again because all we gotta do, you're some people when they get older they feel like, oh, I'm getting old now, but you just as old as your mind. You know, when you step back into the child mindset, that child in you is still there. That child was what? Just a dreamer like you used to be as a child. We dreamed, we had hope. So we have to have that again. Go ahead. It's open. Just be careful.
New challenge.
Everything is staged to the T. No, for sure. But I do got a question. Do you have a lighter?
Yeah.
We are live. Do you have a lighter? Yes.
I got a stove.
Okay. I had just had one and I don't know what I did with it.
You think it was big?
It was. See, my thing is, I think we need to have remotes. We need remotes on lighters, and we need like, you know, tracking devices. Okay, see, that's how I know you have too.
No,
And she not even have. She not have. But she on something. The tracker on the remote, not the remote on the remote.
Yeah, you know, January, so I can know.
No, I messed up for
where the
this.
remote is at.
No, yeah, go ahead. It's okay. They see you now. Go ahead and look him up. This J.R. Tail walking in the building.
The dog.
I come with food.
Treasure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just like, you know, a baby at one time, some kids sometimes they run before they walk, and some kids they start walking before they crawl. So I think everybody is on different speeds and different levels, and sometimes we look at, oh my God, this person is already here and there, but sometimes it's okay to take baby steps. You know, it's okay to take what you know it needs to get to where you at, but that don't even stop. So I know one person told me like, oh, if I knew I wouldn't fail, I would start my weight loss journey. And you have, that's why I asked you all too, do you know what comes with what you want? Because if you know, sometimes we don't always prepare for the things that we want. And we be upset like, why is it not happening? It's because we're not doing what we need to do on our end to get to that point. Some days when you're trying to lose weight, you know, you have to prepare and know what comes with what you want. Some days I'm not going to want to eat no salad. Some days I'm not going to want to exercise. But I think if we prepare and we do the baby steps, and it's okay if somebody else going faster than you. As a baby, somebody started walking before you. Somebody started crawling before I remember somebody tried to challenge me as a mom. They were like, oh, my baby started walking at 7 months and 6. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So it's always this thing of like competition, and I think because of social media right now, it's causing us all to feel like we have to get to this destination faster than the other person, but we forget to enjoy the journey. A lot of the times and it's not even just about enjoying the journey, but it's also knowing that we have a destination, we have somewhere we need to go, we need to get to, but also know that even on the destination, enjoying the journey also comes with not enjoying the journey. So we have to prepare for that as well. Some days I'm gonna be tired. Some days I'm not even gonna be able to sleep. I'm not gonna be able to do some of those things, and that also come with preparation and stuff. So I got a couple other things I wanna, talk to you guys about. Then I'll start challenging your perspective, giving you a little of the insights with me.
We in the perspective zone, y'all.
Yeah, we here. We getting there, right? So slowly, I told you I'm gonna creep up on you, and then I'm gonna bring you back down. That's why it's perfect to have your little drink. If y'all haven't grabbed it already, make sure y'all got y'all drink. Like my sign say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And eventually, when I get my team working behind me, they're gonna zoom up in here and all that. But toast to all those people where it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Facts, really dog.
Hello. And if you got your blunt, go ahead and roll up. But I'm gonna need y'all to chill out because y'all blew my
Don't
high
pass.
last time.
Don't
Last
pass.
time-
Just puff. Don't
Yeah.
pass.
Last time y'all blew my high, so I had to roll up another one on live. Like, make sure you guys are following us on all platforms. I have JRTL just walked in. We're gonna introduce him as well, but I want to give Quan the opportunity as well as Danielle to go ahead and give where they can follow you just in between time here. All right,
Ladies first.
Danielle.
Follow me on Instagram, DUHITSDANI on Instagram, on YouTube. Duh is Danny. Yeah. Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, all that, Facebook.
Period. Okay, and then for those that's just coming in, can you let them know just a little bit of what you do?
Oh, talking about me still. I teach Zumba. I teach the kids at school. I teach Pilates and yoga. Certified personal trainer.
Facts.
I think that's it. But I can draw your blood too.
Nice. And I'm doing all this, and I don't even have my mic thing in here. But it's okay. We're here. Hello. All those watching. Go ahead and sit down. Get y'all blood. And do not blow my high today. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Because y'all made me nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna have her have y'all switch with him real quick. I'm gonna ask some questions because we tried to go back. Yeah.
Oh. Facts.
Okay, I'm gonna have Quan answer.
What's up? What's good? Y'all already know. Yeah, hey, I just need to say it's your boy. Stop saying it. It's your boy. I gotta stop saying it. But no, it's Big Bro Deezy, man. What can I say? Find me anywhere. It's not hard. QUANDEZY. Spelling with 2 E's, spelling it wrong. Really though.
Let me grab my light.
While y'all doing that, it's already happening.
Right there, just like that.
Y'all aren't organized in this month. It's a perspective. No, but it's lit, man. I appreciate anybody sliding through. All love, peace and prosperity for pulling up on the live. Definitely get your snacks, get your wraps, get your packs, get your, you know what I'm saying, get yourself situated. It's all in the perspective of the note, you know. So we finna get it right into it, and we lit, really though.
Oh, wow. I really hear an echo over there. Guess I'm the man who needs no introduction, but I'll introduce myself anyway.
You should.
Do everybody hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So my name is Jay Artel. You can find me on just about every social media platform. As in IAMJAEARTELL. And if you search just the name Jay Artel on Google, you can kind of like find basically all my platforms.
You got your spray?
What are we talking about?
A lot.
Chilling, talking, vibing. It's all about perspective.
Oh, okay.
We've been digging deep into.
I didn't know really what you wanted me to tap into. Like, what you want me to
Yeah, I want you to introduce yourself real quick
Sure.
since you're coming in.
For
Got
sure.
JR who's gonna have to introduce himself.
Alright, for sure. I guess something about me is I'm a filmmaker, master gaffer around these parts. So, you know, I know how to curse. I can get shit lit for you. Yeah, that's what I do.
Don't get him. I do got a machine though.
A task rabbit?
A task. What you got?
Oh, a task rabbit. I thought you were saying like her working or something. Oh, okay.
It's,
Wow.
Please send help. Y'all know I always tell y'all send help. Please send help right now. Uh, but just to catch y'all up, because I know y'all just joining in, we was definitely catching. I was reminding them that it's okay to take baby steps. A lot of the times we want to run the race and don't know what running the race comes with. It comes with hydrating yourself. You know, let's get another perspective of that. You know, it comes with making sure you exercise, and you have to practice for that. You know, to run a race.
talking about running?
Yes, running a race.
Jumping in 500K marathons and me collapsing. What
So
the hell
just
y'all
know
doing?
that you are on the race, but other people is on the race with you.
No, that's
And
major.
sometimes it look like they're ahead of you, but if you just prepare yourself a little bit more, you actually be ahead. You know, ahead already of what you already been.
No,
Before.
that's facts. Because I look at it in the same perspective of this. Like, I keep telling them, like, we all started off in life totally in our own accord, right? Like, everybody upbringing, all of that stuff is totally different. But we all still on the same path getting to the glory road, right? You know what I mean? Like, we all eventually get on this journey of path. We're saying, hey, we trying to get to heaven, or we trying to live the glory life, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that regards, you know. So definitely, that is the path. That's the union. That's the fellowship road for me. And I feel like that's the perspective of it. And that, you know, pretty much in that. Yeah. To wrap it up in that something.
Yeah.
Because everybody definitely had their own choice and the decisions to life. You feel me? And that's facts. Really though.
Yeah, I know for sure. It's like I think sometimes, like, we don't want to compare ourselves to other people. You know, it's just some people is actually putting in the work. Like, let's look at a perspective of people that's actually been working hard to lose weight or whatever, and that's okay. It's don't. I would say give yourself another chance. I think that's something everybody needs to write down. I give myself another chance. I forgive myself. You know, and we want other people to forgive us, but we truly not forgiving ourselves, honestly, if you want to be honest. Do you trust yourself again to try to go back on that weight loss journey?
Yeah.
I dare you to trust yourself again. I dare you to have hope again and believe again like you once did as a child. And that's how we begin to live as a child our whole life.
Well, true. I mean, some people get stuck in that mindset too. Comfortability can be a stagnant of that as well.
Yes.
You know, being too fine with what is going on, right? Like having that whole perspective of things will change your mentality towards getting more or doing better. You
Right.
know? You get like they say, you get stagnant. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be stagnant in your growth. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So yeah.
And I want to tell people to remind you, if you haven't heard it in a while, you're doing a really good job.
I am proud of you.
You're doing, and I'm telling
If
you,
ain't nobody
Quan,
proud of you, I'm proud of you. Facts.
He off that shit, but
Really though.
he is proud of y'all.
Stop
I believe
it.
him.
Stop playing. This is just me. I'm naturally proud of everybody and anybody trying to be the best version of
No,
themselves.
absolutely.
You know
No,
what
for
I'm saying?
sure. I
That's
love
just the thought to attempt is the start of it all. And I'm proud of you for even putting yourself in a mindset of that, knowing how turmoil and how chaotic this world can
Yeah.
be. So yes, I'm proud of you. Facts. Puff puff to that.
Yeah. Puff puff to that.
Major.
That's hilarious. But a lot of our perspectives, it is stemmed and is shaped from our trauma, our past, our mistakes, our experiences, our environment, and our belief system. So a lot of times we unknowingly don't realize that we're becoming part of our surroundings. So we all know be the change you want to be, you want to see in the world, all of that. But I think sometimes we find ourselves unhappy and stressed, depressed, and we don't realize that just from one changed perspective, someone else wished they had the life that you have.
Of course.
And we know that. We know that like on the back end, like, oh yeah, at least we're not on the street. But I think we forget it when God gets quiet and when we don't know what to do next. And He gets us to that road on that journey, and you be like, I know you did it. And whole time it's like the man in the sand, and he walked. You feel me? Yeah, go ahead.
It don't matter.
We
Come
catching
on.
Destiny slipping.
Yeah, really
lucky
though.
the camera not
Gotta
turned
come
on
say
her.
something. I gotta holler at you. Really though.
Yes. But yeah, I almost lost my train of thought. Shit. Let me smoke again.
Back
Y'all
to the
making me-
perspective.
Y'all making y'all blowing my head. Y'all too quiet. I told y'all get too quiet. The viewers, they
Chat.
get too quiet. They start blowing my head and make my nerves bad. You smoking, Jay? So yeah, that's just a couple things, to just keep in mind. Like I said, I'm also proud of you. You're doing a good job. I know sometimes it gets quiet. It's like, man, I got to this point. I got, some of the stuff started, or at least I did start.
When you on a journey to like get into your success or get into the, that next level in life for you, it is quiet. It's quiet because you're locked in. And if it's not quiet, you're not focused hard enough because you're within that realm right there. You know what I'm saying? You're living in that moment. So when you come out of that and you start to really, reflect on what you went through and how you got to where you at and how some of the, the process that you went through is actually falling through, right? Like things are landing. You're actually hitting the target. And you look behind you and you might not have that cheer or the support or whatever the case may be. The thing is that you're putting yourself in a mindset. Yeah, you got to be willing to flow. You got to be willing to flow. Flow with the energy that's given towards you. You know what I'm saying? It's all part of the process.
Be adaptable to change.
Of course.
But also, you can sit in the middle of
Okay.
I think a lot of times, people don't even know when you heal, you also go through pain. And some people are like, no, I'm healed. I'm not bothered. I'm not this. And it's like, it's okay to still feel triggered, to be triggered, to have PTSD sometimes. It's just, we can't always have control over what happened to us, but we can control how we respond. And that's something that I've been like self-checking myself on, like, okay, working on how to respond, because some things do come to knock off your energy and come to destroy your mind. The enemy, he lingers. They say he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So we have to keep that in mind, especially when it. Yeah. What you say?
You said they say he came to what?
They said the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. I said, so with that being said, we know that, but we don't articulate or put that into perspective when it comes to like our family or our spouses. When a situation comes, we have to also look at it as that okay, you're not my enemy. We need to team up and go against the enemy. The enemy is coming. We have to know this not like you. You in a relationship, you get too quiet, but instead everybody is prideful in their ego, and we have to come to a place where we can be a team again. We can live again. We can love again. We have to get back to being that village. And
facts.
The
Fellowship.
village, this is just me picturing how the village was. Like, I can only imagine the village. It's like it was like anybody you see as a woman was your mom. Anybody was there was like Auntie Titi, and it's like that pure love and joy. Everybody's helping. It's not a competition. It's no jealousy. It's like, I know we're going to get back to that place where we can help each other again. And I think that's going to come with true healing and true peace. And right now, we're all still in survival mode. And that brings me to tell you guys a little bit. I am working on a board game for the podcast, and that is called Survival Mode. So the game is pretty dope. You basically have to go along the board like you're going on a life journey. And on that, you stop at different ways that our perspectives were shaped. So you may stop on childhood, survival, what else I have on here? Relationships, betrayal. And you have to complete tasks and answer questions. And you may gain money, lose money, and actually do interactive games. A whole lot of stuff to kind of mess with your mind a little bit. One of the questions on the board.
Very interesting. Not gonna lie.
One of the questions I always like messing with people about is get them into the perspective of working at a store, right? So this is the perspective that I'm putting you in, right? So you have to go along with it. Is that okay? Okay. So we all agree we're in this perspective of
hey,
I'm working at a
this is not real.
and
This
so
is entertainment purposes
yeah.
only.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep yet. I'm gonna slowly put it on you guys, okay, right? So you working at a convenience store, it could be a gas station, whatever, right? But this is what you work at. This is what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so a lady comes in there. I'm giving you two, right? A lady comes in there and she steals milk.
Okay.
Do you look at that as like good or bad? This you working there. How do you just your first view of that?
What's the second scenario?
Second scenario, a man comes in there and he steals food.
And he steals food.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to know what I would do?
Yeah, what would you do? What are you thinking right now? Just I need you to picture yourself.
Oh, just came in, stole enough?
Yeah.
Oh, have a good day.
Okay.
I mean, now it's many ways I can think about it if you want me to break it down in my own vibes and perspectives. Like cashier, yeah, have a good day. The business owner, that's my business, and you working at my business and you stole from me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna feel a little some type of way, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm not finna go out my means over $3, $4 when I'm over here making 400,000 or 40 band. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's perspectives. But at the end of it all, wrong is wrong, right is right.
Right.
I'm a very stern believer on that. You know, transparent to my own accountability in ways too in life, and that's something I had to grow and learn because I feel like that's the biggest problem with us as a society. Mm-hmm. We hate being truthful. We hate just being honest. Yeah. We hate being saying like, "Hey, I did that and I fucked up." A lot of people can't do that, and honestly, if we lived like that, it wouldn't be no fucking snitching in life. Wouldn't nobody be snitching or nothing. You just be real. Like, damn, you fucked up, King Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you did what you did. You know what I mean?
So I know you probably answered this when we were at the school, right?
Well, yeah.
So now I want to give your let me get her back.
But before I finish what I said, like, yes, right is right, wrong is wrong. But I don't believe in all punishment and judgment that is by law or whatever we call. I do understand that though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask you too after we finish. So you said, Quan, you're not gonna trip if it's just a little petty $2-3. But what if it was a lot? They stole a lot from your business owner and you the business owner, or even you the cashier.
You still gotta swallow the loss. Like,
so you ain't doing nothing about it.
No, I'm not saying not to do anything about it.
Okay.
I'm saying that there's a perspective of understanding how the loss affects me. Mm-hmm. Whether it was $4, $400, $4,000, $40,000, whatever the case may be. My point is how does it affect me today? Yeah. Is it going to cause me to be dead out of what I was doing, or will that $4,000 loss put me in a situation where I'm back, but I'm gonna get more later down the road? You know what I mean? Because I helped the community. Or like it's so many scenarios that can play off of decision making. And I have a saying that most people don't know. Life comes with choices and decisions. You got to know which one you live in. Which one you live in? Is you living a choice or is you living a decision? A decision has to be made.
Is that the real you? That's your honest answer.
That's truth.
You found out somebody stole it from your business, man. Quan, you making
money.
I've
been stole from.
You making.
I've been stole from petty, and I've been stole from lump sums.
You making Walmart money. Somebody steal.
You making Walmart money.
I'm just being honest.
Somebody stole 1.2 million worth of merchandise from you.
Then you deserve it.
He said you deserve it.
Let's be honest. Listen, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. We're looking at face value compared over evaluation. Okay? Face value is what's happening right then and now in our face, and we judging it and we go off of that. But the evaluation is the root cause of what happened and how can I prevent it from happening and what's going to happen later on down the road.
So you're thinking things through. That's good.
Well, I'm just being like strategic about the movement process.
Sometimes when people start thinking about money, they start losing their mind. They be like,
I'm gonna be real. A lot of people that think about money and lose their minds are people that don't know how to use money. It ain't necessarily they never had money. It ain't that they came from money. It's just they never was taught how to use money. So when they hear money, only thing they think about is what I'm gonna get, instead of what can you do.
I'm one of them people. I lose my mind about money. Oh, you stole my money? What?
That's what I'm
Give me my
saying.
money back.
But if you knew how to make money work for you, and you lose it, you'd be like, well, I still got this,
They
doing
want nothing.
this. Like, it's that's a perspective, and that
Yeah, it's
also
just
comes
what
from
I
a
said.
knowledge mindset of most people, even us as black people, to be real, having intelligence about money and what money does.
So now my question for you, Trinika, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
So, from my perspective, if I'm working there, we have to think about what comes with what you want. If say I'm like
I don't want
I want
nobody
to work
stealing
at this
shit.
job, right? But what comes with that is like, okay, I know if I go work at a gas station, people might come in here and steal every night. So you gotta kind of like prepare for those things where it's like you're told though when you're there not to chase, not to.
Like I
Somebody
say,
can pull up,
that's
But I will tell you the actual backstory of this is she have a newborn baby at home and she sold baby milk. So now, do you think that was a place where you can understand now?
I mean, there's a humane side of things,
Yeah.
definitely, but there also still comes down, like I said, these are the two things and points I made. There's a right and a wrong.
Yeah.
No matter which way you look at it, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
So I think, and I'm gonna stop you right there. That's why I have it as a policeman view. So we're gonna step in the perspective of a policeman. Even if it's something that we can understand, it's like, okay, she really needed it for her baby, like he was saying. So he was touching on a lot of it. I'm just sitting here like, wow. Because when I challenge people in other areas, sometimes they're just like thinking about what, I'm just going to help this lady. It's just like, it's not about at that point, and just to answer your question, it's not about wrong or right or good or bad. It depends on the perspective of the person. Because like,
So the policeman is
as a
bad.
police stealing, if he was to say, even if he understanding the situation, oh, you was speeding because you have to go get to your house for your kids or whatever. But then in the perspective of someone else, they're like, you almost ran me over. Or this person is like, well, you still in the wrong because you killed somebody. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it depends on the perspective. And Jay wanted to say something.
So,
They can hear you on here too.
the show. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm on. So, let's say I have a person and it's a guy and he steals from the store. I catch him stealing. I catch him in the act. I see him do it. I'll have him come up to me and I say, hey, I know you took XYZ off the shelf. No, I ain't taking it. Listen, I know you took it. So my question is, what's going on? If I know the guy, especially if I see him and he's like, 9 times out of 10, he's going to be a regular. He's going to come in there often. He's going to come in there. Sometimes he has it. Sometimes he might not have it. But I'll be like, okay, what's going on, brother? Why do you feel that you need to steal from me?
Yeah.
And he said, man, blah, blah. No, listen, bro. I'm not going to call the police. I'm just asking you, man to man.
Right.
What's going on? And then I might really try to get him to say, man, my kid doing this, that, and the third. I ain't got no money. I say, okay, this is what I'm going to do for you. You say you hungry, you need some food. Come work with me for 2 hours. Come stock these shelves. And whatever you want, within reason, I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
You come back again, you hungry again, we'll do the same thing all over again.
Yeah, that's dope.
And
like
I
that.
offer the same thing to the woman. I say, so you want to steal some milk because you want to feed your baby? Just come to me. I can pay for the milk for you. It's just a bottle of milk.
Yeah.
I would much rather
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
pay for the milk myself than for me to look at you and say, I can't trust you to come into my store anymore.
Yeah.
Bingo wingo.
So-
Hit everything I'm saying on the head.
Yeah.
That's
There you
exactly
go.
right.
No, that's really good. And put that in perspective. Now, I want to challenge you with the perspective of,
The game.
because mind you, this is how the game is.
I'm interested about this game.
I can't really get too much, but I would say one of the things on the board is going to challenge you with, what if you is a child and look, I'm messing with you on purpose, right?
Yeah,
So
because
listen.
this, what if I'm a child? It's crazy work. Let's
So
get
if
to it.
you're a child, you got to think about the perspective of the child and what the child is inheriting because of his what? I told y'all this is what our perspectives is shaped by. Our trauma, our past, our mistakes, our environment. So in that standpoint, no matter if the worker, the policeman isn't understanding, we have to understand that although we may understand, it's still affecting someone. As a child looking at that, they don't really understand the process of what we have already learned over time. They're looking at it, oh, it's like, oh, stealing is okay. You gotta think about it. Some mothers that's not fit have taken their kids on journeys of that sort. And they thought that that's normal. Like, if I need it that bad, I'm just gonna slip what I gotta do because that's what my mom had to do. And I think that's also in the perspective of our young men as well. And like I said, we have to be the change we want to see in the world, you know. And so we have to look at different perspectives. And I think that's why a judge position is really tough for them. They don't get enough credit for it because they really have to seek out every perspective to even come to a conclusion. And so everything is not always about wrong or right. Sometimes it's just how is this being affect how is this going to affect whatever your decision is, whatever you done made up in your mind, whatever they made in your mind, how is this going to affect? So overall, I have to say, if this happened now, right, and then other people continue to this. I was a store manager at City Trends, and when I tell you, people used to come in there, and it was like a habit that they know they can't chase us, they know they can't touch our bag. They will come in there and purposely mess with you, and put stuff inside of duffel bags because then it turned into a thing for the company where it's like, don't take their bags. And we went back to taking bags at the front door. And so people would do that, and I watched how that was, and it was just like, we can't control, like I said, everything that happened to us, but we can control how we respond. But we also can control how we leave the effect on those that look up to us. So it's just kind of bringing a lot of what we already talked about kind of back to another place. So I'm going to kind of switch up things on y'all.
I get you.
Let's see. So I want this is my favorite, this money game. This money game is like gonna be the favorite of the board game. It's actually the game that you win at the end. So you guys, since I'm still working on the board game, get the opportunity to get a little insight on the game, and y'all get to choose the option on the winner. So right now, you're a winner. You won the board game. Once you win this board game, you have two options. There's two briefcases.
Okay.
So I'm putting you in a perspective of having the option to choose between two briefcases. All right, y'all there?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Those that are watching, do y'all got your blunt? Do y'all got your drink? Don't blow my hat tonight. Yeah. Where that lighter at? You got a lighter somewhere, sir?
Oh,
It ain't in there.
Can you help me, please? I don't know what I did with it,
the L's so low.
and I'm starting to, you know, act like the old ladies. Like, hey.
Oh, yeah, write it on the
What y'all doing? Y'all get too quiet. I told y'all I can't get too quiet. What y'all doing in them comments? I can't see them tonight. I apologize, but I'm here. What's y'all? Where y'all at? Please comment. I always look at all the comments. I want to see what y'all doing. Where y'all from? Talk to us. Make sure you support all of the guests. We got Quan Dizzy in the building. We
Already
got
know.
J.R. Tail in the building. Hi. Come, no, ain't no hi. Come sit right. We got J.R. Tail in the building for those that's coming in. We will have more episodes loaded. And then we're going to reintroduce you to Danielle Shields when she get back. Because, goddamn, I'm ready to see her on the runway. She doing modeling. She doing dancing. Trinica Mon'e is my real name. That's how I know she. You got a little bit of that drink?
Rice got it.
She said, is that my real name? Danielle. Danielle. Don't blow my heart tonight. Y'all lucky my voice ain't back yet. I gotta get my tonsils pulled, and I also had an asthma attack recently.
I think we're on vacation.
It's somewhere. It's fun to be on vacation though. Hallelujah. Baby, there's a Gemini bash. My daddy is throwing a Gemini bash, y'all. This is how crazy this man is about his birthday every year. He is turning like what? How old are you? I hope he's watching or he will watch. So my dad is probably what, like 66 this year, I believe.
Oh, that's what's up.
66 this year, and he did literally plan his own Gemini bash.
Oh, yeah,
I'm talking about
would.
he invited 80 people. It's hilarious.
Extra
Here go
lit.
Destiny. She's sneaking through, y'all. Get her.
Really,
Why
dog.
you ain't on the podcast? Come back.
Yeah.
They show was like, what she? I was like, she know y'all here. Come out here and speak to your people now.
How's school going?
God damn it.
What is it?
She be blowing my heart too.
You can sit here.
Real bad.
Making it happen.
No, I said Jay left. Oh my God.
Well, at least she
I'm
came out.
She doing. She did.
Yeah,
like,
come
just
over
like
here.
a cat, like-
All right, now she got to introduce herself.
My name
She's
is
walking
Destiny
in.
Evans, y'all.
Destiny.
And what do you do, Destiny?
I'm a jack of all trades.
Period.
She always talking about she the jack.
I am the jack.
She is the queen of all trades. You ain't the jack.
You
Or
right.
Jackie.
We gotta say, okay, the queen of all trades. Thank you.
You can
That's
say you're
me,
the
the Jill.
Jackie.
The Jill.
The
of-
Jill.
No, the jack card.
Right,
Yeah,
but
like
like
the
the queen.
Yes,
But it be the
Jill.
Jill of all trades.
It's a
Or the
Jill.
Jackie.
Right.
Boy, you
wouldn't it?
funny.
No, it's
As long as she not the damn joker.
No, but the thing about it, that's what I like, because I'm a joker too.
Crazy. Wild
That's
card.
who. I ain't gonna lie. I'm goofy.
Hold on, babes. Yes. What we talking
So-
about?
We talked about a lot. I hope that we don't hit me too hard while I forget where I'm at. But we going so far.
We got plenty, huh?
We've been going.
We going somewhere.
We going somewhere. So they're entering the game. The two briefcases. So as I mentioned, on
Where the money at?
game, oh, let's bring out the money.
No money, no money.
No, we gotta
Money
bring out
in
the
the
money.
safe.
I was waiting for somebody to say, "Where's the money?"
Put the money in the safe.
It's my money and I want it now.
Keep
This
it
is
lit.
a very important part of the board game, you guys. This, you could win. Now, this is the two briefcases. I told them to get in the perspective of the two briefcases. Is everybody there? Y'all got y'all weed, y'all got y'all blunt, y'all got y'all drinks and stuff? Settle down. Okay.
She said, settle down.
Yo, what is that red thing?
You could-
across the screen?
The blood
The blood
of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Is that what it's like?
Because that's what I'm going to say. You said, see this over there? I'm going to plead the blood. I don't got time.
No, I think that's like,
I'm not monetized on Instagram.
I think that's,
Lit. Y'all lit.
no, I think that's other people.
I'm good.
They
Yeah,
just,
yeah, win it all.
it just went across.
So,
Oh,
money.
Money.
Who ready to make some money? Because I'm tired of struggling. Life is not all about struggling. Y'all got to get out of this place where y'all feel like, if you just, like I said,
Jesus paid it all.
up, the blood is here. But,
Man,
he,
Jesus really paid it all for real.
he
Facts.
did.
Paid
He
the way.
did.
Paid the way.
He split the water.
This woman.
That was Moses.
Right.
No, what Jesus did is
Look at
Jesus
him.
broke
What
the
is
bridge
Y'all
at
talking
the
about
end.
Jesus walked across the
Tripping,
water,
man.
all this
I
other
don't know
stuff.
that's
He is good. God is
What?
good
No, for
all
real.
the
What's she
time.
drinking, bro?
All the time, God is good.
Really, dog.
White House.
That's a fact.
We don't. No,
So-
y'all, we don't play with our nose over
Think about the perspective, right? Let's drill back, right? Let's get back to this place.
No powder.
We're in the perspective of being able to, because on the board game, once you make your way around, you're gaining money, you're losing money.
Of course.
There's also different things on here. You have to go through challenges. You may have to go back.
So it's like
That's even a
Monopoly.
part. That's even a part on the game where you're blindfolded, and as soon as you pick a card, it says blindfold yourself. You blindfold yourself, and then it says, well, it says on there as well. Don't open the bottom of the card until you pass it to your neighbor.
Hell no.
Blindfold yourself and pass your card to your neighbor. So now you're blindfolded, and it tells your neighbor. So this is I'm just giving y'all a little insight on the game. It tells your neighbor when they read the card, you must complete this assignment for them. You don't even know. And this is to remind us that sometimes we don't see or we don't know what other people are doing for us. You have to think about that as yourself as well, right? You're living for somebody else.
it's somebody that's still alive because of you. Because you are here. There's somebody that you can look up to. I didn't get that realization one time until like I was doing my lives and stuff, and like this random lady like messaged me, and then she was like, "Hey, I don't know, you probably don't know. I'll be watching you, but like it actually been uplifting me. I've been doing more, like getting out more, doing extra." She was like, "I'm like, oh my god." And so then another person messaged me that, and it was like happening back to that. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do it, God, but I don't feel like doing it. I don't know. I don't. It's too much for me. And so that's why I always say too, like everybody, I hear it saying too, like give the glory to God because I can't take it. It's too much for me. It's too much for me to handle. Give it to Him because sometimes we don't know how things is going to happen for us and who's working for us. So that's going to remind you. So that's just a little insight of the game. And then at the end of the game of challenges and reading affirmations, one of the cards when you land on what is it? I want to say, is it survival?
Oh, okay.
But I think also like the blind point,
pretty cool.
it shows like for you to come out of fear. It's okay sometimes that you don't see. It's okay that sometimes you may be going through a situation and it's not for you, but you like, God, where is the situation coming from? Why am I going through this? Because a lot of things that you don't be going through it for yourself, you be going through it for the next person in line. You gotta be
To see them. Yeah, that's tough. That's not talked about enough either. We really do sometimes carry that weight and burden for others and stuff. And it's not easy because, like you said, they'll come out of nowhere. Like, how am I going to this? How did I get here? Or what is going on? And we don't know. But again, we are truly living for somebody else. And that's why they say when your time is up, it's not because you ran out of ideas. It's not because you wasn't the richest person. I like to give people the perspective of, honestly, life is but a dream. Life is so but of a dream. Have you ever had a dream that you won money and you woke up and you didn't have it no more? Or am I the only person?
I ain't gonna lie, I had a dream. Person won the lottery and they actually won.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And when you woke up?
They won. Real.
I was gonna say,
like,
God
hit the lottery for like 8.9
and
million.
sometimes I drink, no, and that's good. So sometimes we
But
have
I'm saying,
dreams,
yeah, but definitely.
and it happened, but I think a lot of times it's like,
what a blunt at?
we have dreams. I know we need a lighter. You can help us, yeah, you could be the blunt girl. You know how they do blunt girl? You know what? The blunt girl's fine. And with a skirt. Yeah. Period. Okay. So yeah, we have to get into that mindset of just knowing it stems from a lot of the things that's happening. What is he laughing for? I was just trying to forget what the fuck I was talking about. I knew y'all was gonna blow my high. I knew they was gonna blow my high tonight. What was I talking about? Do y'all know what I was talking about?
All I know is
What?
you on perspective.
What we was just talking about?
The perspective.
Oh, I should have never said pass me the blunt. That was the end. He just,
What was we talking about? So I was getting right there.
we was talking about the game
Stop
live.
there. Stop there. I don't. We went back to Will.
Hey y'all, tell us what we was just talking about.
Really, dog. Leave it in the chat. Light it up. Cause I don't know what the fuck going on right now. She blew my whole conscience right now, boy. Anyway,
Somebody remember? Somebody tell
I was dead listening.
Never heard of
So he started rolling up that phone.
Hey, ain't that wrong though?
"Ah, hell
I'm gonna get a
no."
shirt. I'm gonna get a shirt.
a
That's
blunt
like,
girl. I've never heard of that.
Hey,
Or
you
this
see
girl,
what I'm saying?
okay, I give you a
That's
great
wrong,
idea.
though.
I give you a great idea
The
for a
lighter
shirt.
girl on the back.
I give you a great idea for a shirt.
And then what you can do is
And-
do like
I mean, I'm getting shirts made. That's what he said.
And throw me a percent, throw me a percent.
Then have blunt.
You could say, I'm blunt, and then have a girl with a blunt in her mouth.
Okay.
For real, cause I'm definitely blunt.
I mean, I
No, for real.
I think,
A
like I
t-shirt.
said,
A
it
girl
was
saying,
like
I'm blunt.
and-
Don't, or better yet, don't mind me if
I
I'm
like
blunt.
that.
Cause you know how girls be like,
Yeah,
because you
just
just was
photo
like,
and
what
just
blunt
put
at?
it
Depends
on-
on like,
Keep it blunt.
you can't, that's you. You know what that's like,
What about that's you? No, cause y'all put it out when it got
so
the
you know
button.
what that's gonna remind us when it's time to pass the blunt. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, pass that shit.
So we gonna go with it.
Yeah, now it's on the internet.
But I'm trying to think. Let me get my spider senses. It's gonna get there. It's gonna
Yeah.
get there. It's gonna get there. What they say you gotta do?
What?
I wish.
I don't know.
Dragon Tales. Anybody watch Dragon
Oh
Tales?
man, damn.
Dragon tail,
goddamn.
dragon tail.
Something,
That's so
in
crazy.
my wagon tail. That definitely said.
I definitely want
I
the
wish
Dragon
with
Tail.
all my heart to
I
fly
want none
with
of this.
dragons in the land of art. And something.
Here.
I can't even lie. Bring all
Yeah. I'm a little tempted to the drinks in there.
No, because clearly I said what you drinking.
I'm mad I can't think about what I was going to say. But let's get
Something
back
is
to
not right, bro, because I just
She
put
said I
drink up in
clearly
YouTube
said.
and I'm trying to put dragon tail.
No,
That's
Something
crazy
right.
work.
the energy is a lot. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all. We have a lot. Let's just recognize this right now. We have a lot of power, energy in this room.
Of course.
It's a lot of powerful, dope people in the room with me right now, and that's why we just like.
Big facts.
So I just wanted to not acknowledge that real quick, and then yeah, I am the one that makes the blunt go out, so we can go hit it.
Here, the blunt girl right here. Oh, okay.
I gotta pass it before I get the
Puff pass.
and you know. So wherever we was at, God made that idea find me again. But until then, at the end of the game, right?
Okay, let me say this. I think we were more so talking about walking by faith and like walking sometimes with the intentions of walking in somebody else or standing in defense for somebody else. Because sometimes we may not, know why we going through this or why God put us in a situation, but we put it to help somebody else.
Right.
Because that person would have went through what you would have went through and probably would have tried to kill themselves in their life because they're thinking about it flush.
Oh, the dream. I know why.
The dreams, yeah.
Yes. So she does that. She's amazing. You see how she was just talking, and I just know I was there. Then I lost it again.
So, but she's
Dreams.
amazing. You're amazing too. The
Talking about the dreams.
You ever have a
Dream is
dream
something.
about somebody
Dream,
winning
there we
money?
go. Okay, I was just saying.
Like deja vu or something.
Okay, so we back there. So we
Hey,
got dreams,
y'all
the
fool,
dreams-
because y'all ain't tell us.
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Major.
distract- Yeah. Oh shit.
But
Don't
I'm going to
worry,
remind
y'all.
you now because I know about the dreams.
Okay, we know now. Okay. See, you see, what would I do without my team? I don't know. Cursing y'all out. The dream. Bear with me, y'all. She's still hanging on. I have not been to sleep since I got from work this morning. Can anybody say?
No, ain't no amen. Tell her to stop doing that. She needs some rest.
I need to go to
It
bed.
is. She needs to get to go to bed. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I know that.
It's coming
No,
though.
that shit feel-
It's coming.
You can go to bed right now. You know what? Thanks for having us.
Face.
Okay, the dream. So have you had a dream in now? Have you had a dream that you won money? And you woke up, you were like, damn, what the fuck was a dream? Like,
That sounds relatable. Like, yeah, because you said it, I can be like, hell yeah, I had a dream like that.
so am I the only one having dreams like that?
No. I didn't have dreams, but y'all don't want to hear about my dreams.
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever had a dream of something you hated and when you woke up it was gone? Let me spit it in there. Let me take the
Yes.
I mean, can I say that I woke up and thought I was in the bathroom and then I wasn't? I peed on myself?
No.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in my dream, I had lost it. But in real life,
You don't want to say
God
that?
So I will tell you about me. I had a dream before where I like found some money and then I woke up and was like, not again. Like, so I realized at that point obviously it was a dream. So let's say in your dream you saw your brother that passed away, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, in the dream. But then you woke up and you realized, damn, that was a dream because my brother passed away. So we all can admit we had a dream like that.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Do y'all know
You going crazy yet?
that you can gain all the money in the world, all the fame in the world, and collect all these goodies, collect all this money, hide it? Some people be burying money and going on. Do y'all know
It ain't going to heaven with
you can't take none of this stuff with you? So much so that we can't even take our own body that we use for everything with us. So I wanted to remind us is that to go back, life is but a dream. So in a dream, you can't take none of that stuff you've been working. I remember I had a dream I was working, baby. I'm talking I was working and ain't getting nowhere. And woke up and it was a dream. It's the same thing now. Is that you can don't throw me off. Cause baby mama, please don't. You can be doing something. Like, I swear I'm trying so hard.
Crazy work.
And then you can keep going. I swear to God, the devil's alive.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, you can Okay, I'm trying to get somewhere. I swear we get in this so fast. I promise you we did. This is the end of the game. So you could be working all your life and drain and keep on the same thing you've been doing. You keep doing the same stuff, you're gonna keep getting the same results. But what I'm trying to get to is that life is but a dream because we can't take none of this stuff that we stressing about, we worrying about, that we carrying on us, all this load that's too heavy for us, all of the damages, the experiences and trauma, our past, our mistakes, and what that comes with, even with all the money and the fame. A lot of these people was trying to get to this destination so much faster than somebody else. When we all gotta die one day, yes. Nobody knows the time of the day, but it's not all about trying to get all of this stuff collected in just so you can have it because we can't even take our own body with us when we leave here. So life itself is a dream. We just visited this world. All of this stuff on this earth is an illusion of reality.
I think
So if you change here we go. If you change your perspective, and I challenge y'all with, what would you do if you knew you would fail? I told y'all right here, I just did it. Anyways, I don't know the ins and out of this stuff. I'm sitting here still trying to piece the puzzle to the sound, the lighting, and everything, baby. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm doing. I swear, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
preach.
So I challenge y'all with the game. I brought that to say the money game is the end of the game. Whoever wins the game gets the options to choose between those two briefcases. And this is a game we'll be playing on the podcast going forward with anybody on here. As soon as the podcast starts, pick a card. And that's how it's gonna go. And it's gonna ask questions automatically. It's gonna challenge you automatically. It's gonna make you respond to other people in a different way, and all of these different things. But what it comes down to for the winner is you're gonna choose two briefcases. One briefcase says if you retire right now, whatever point you are in your life, so you personally for you, whatever age you is right now, you can retire. That first box has, I believe they said, $1 million. If you retire right now, I will give you $1 million. Would you take it?
Yes.
She don't even know what in the second box. So she already got her $1 million. She stole with the $1 million. You know how they move in the car place? She needs to get some sleep too. Baby, because she tired. Somebody send help for her right now. Keep that over there by your face. Just waste my fucking drink on me!
Only in America.
You got a strawberry.
That's the perspective. Major fact.
And then it waits again. Somebody send help. I swear if y'all send help, I will be
Send
better.
help, Jesus, please.
I will do better. I will be better. Hallelujah.
You wanna know the funny thing is,
The
God
second-
sent her help. She don't listen to the help.
The help is defective,
It's
sir.
okay. You get it.
Okay.
You said what?
Nothing.
And let me tell you, I'm telling you, you see how defective she is. She just spilled it twice. Then she gonna say that the help is defective.
You
We already know.
just said she defective.
I said the help he said. God
She,
said.
she,
I
she
said
got
the
a
help God said.
manufacturer warranty or something?
Yeah, she
Well,
got a
I
miss down function.
I better return her.
Yeah.
Better return.
All right,
Maybe
I'm ready to go.
maybe she a recall.
I'm just gonna go.
Hold on, Jay. I know you ain't turned off your mic, sir.
Oh, because I didn't want to bleed over.
That's cool, but come on, keep it on somebody else now.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, keep it on. Turn it on you. I want to hear you what you got to say now.
I forget what was we saying.
What's wrong with him? He up here acting like Scooby Doo and shit.
Well, you know, I am very socially awkward.
I'm gonna break you out of there.
And
Because
then,
you dope as fuck, we need to hear and see you at all times, sir, going forward. Don't worry about it. We finna do it. It's a wrap. I told y'all how I worked already, right? I brought y'all in my space. I told y'all last time y'all came in my room.
appreciate
And-
Oh, somebody might, you might say somebody with the money.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the second briefcase.
He's
So
like,
since
here.
you waited, I will give you. Come on, Jay.
Come on.
Okay, let me get some more lemonade.
Okay. Lemonade my ass. This nigga drunk.
No, that's lemonade. That's lemonade.
And then he just poured some drink.
No, that's lemonade.
I know you lying. Now he pouring lemonade.
No, that's
He just
lemonade.
got to pouring
It's all
first.
lemonade, baby.
It's all lemonade. That's all I'm doing.
I already seen you put up the first one. It's okay. That's what it's there for. You need to pour more. actually.
Oh, I don't want to cross you.
Yeah, come on, Jay. You got to get in on this. This is the last part of the board game. We're going to pretend right now you guys are winners because technically if you just start, you already won. But y'all don't get there yet. So we got to take it baby steps on y'all. Because some kids, you know what I'm saying, they run before they walk. And some kids walk before they crawl. But today, I'm going to consider y'all in like kindergarten or something. We'll say y'all in kindergarten. You just won the crayon box of the year or whatever like that. You got these two options. Okay, now let's get back. Perspective. He chose box 1. I mean, no, she chose. Danielle. Danielle chose box 1. It has $1 million in here if you retire at your age with whatever you've done in life so far. You just retire and I'll give you $1 million right now.
This reminds me.
You have 2 big briefcases. You have 2 briefcases now. So this is option 1.
Okay. Is this whatever that show? Remember with Howie Mandel, and he said, "Deal or no deal."
Okay. Well, goddamn, this is gonna be my version.
Or even that one show, The Millionaires,
Choose or lose.
on Netflix, where
Choose or lose, goddamn.
no.
That was good.
There's a legit show on Netflix. Check it out. There's a legit show on Netflix where everybody goes into this millionaire mansion and the hidden millionaire.
That's what it's gonna be
The
called.
hidden millionaire.
The hidden one. Okay.
It's a great
I
show.
like that one. The one where they have to deceive each other.
They gotta deceive each
Yes,
other,
I love it.
and then they gotta see who has the money in their box.
Yes. And then they do challenges if they is the person with the money in their box.
And then they tell
actually know if
secrets.
they're a millionaire, and they have to do stuff like pin stuff on people's clothes without them knowing. And if they complete that, they get like an advantage on the next challenge. I love that.
That show.
Exactly
That show is incredible.
It is.
I don't think I would do well hiding the fact I'm like I would literally have to lie about everything about my personality and stick to the lie. Like not tell anybody anything that's real.
Well, this one is a little different. I love those games. I love those. I love that, right? But this one, you choose between these 2 briefcases. I'm putting you in this perspective for a reason. This is the option. This is it. The first option, again, $1 million. Right now. Who wants it? Retire right now. She already said it. Here you go. I'll tell you what came with your $1 million.
Famine
All right, y'all want to know?
and the
Since
plague.
y'all have not chosen yet, I will go to the briefcase number 2 because she did not wait for that option. So she missed out on it. Okay. Briefcase 2, you're guaranteed $20 million. But you have to retire at your normal age. And if you retire at your normal age,
At
you're
57 and a half.
guaranteed $20 million.
I would take that, but that sounds like in that time you can make $27 million in 40 years. Well, actually,
Do you believe that? No. Do you believe the average American, because we're in America, is actually get 20 million saved by the time they turn 65 or 70?
No.
No. So
not
this-
That's just
saved
like me if I told you
investments.
if you invested $100 a month for 10 years and I can guarantee you that you'll be at least a millionaire, what would you do?
That's, I mean,
$100 for how many years?
For 10 years.
Oh, impossible.
No, it is possible.
The only way that's possible is if you're getting like a 15% interest back, APY.
y'all
No,
thinking too deep.
you-
That's how I know y'all.
No,
got
he's
it.
thinking of a different formula, but it's possible.
That's
Oh,
what. And you
I'm
know
a
what?
money person.
Me too.
You see how I took my $1 million because it didn't come with no butt, nothing else.
Okay, but it's still a buzz. It is coming.
And then no, you gotta bring it out. You
No,
gonna
no,
bring it
no.
out last minute.
No. I told you, you don't know
I
what
already
it came
took my
with. You
$1
don't know
million.
She didn't know what it came with. She just took it. I did say that. I'm going to tell you.
Oh, now you gotta come up.
Now you gotta come up.
This is already
So you gotta come get my little million. Look.
This is already written in stone.
That's
It's right
crazy,
here.
right?
Yeah. This right here is the official game rules. It's in the book
That you
already.
could just come up with a.
No, that's in the rules.
It's not like I cooked it.
Game one. I mean, briefcase number one had the $1 million.
You freaking inhaled it.
That's all it was supposed to be said. Box two.
But you told them to
No, if you retire. No, but I said, but if you retire now. I didn't say briefcase one, you have to retire now. Remember, that's the rules.
It's almost as if you add no option.
No.
You add a player.
No.
Come on.
See my friends, and they can go back. I said, if you take briefcase number one, you have to retire now. You don't remember?
Yeah, she did, but it's what she said made me
Okay,
laugh. She
so-
said it's
so
like you
check this
added
out,
another
check this
player.
out.
You
That's what I'm
goofy.
saying.
Historically,
Always
Keep not even talking
You-
about what you talking
never make a
about.
deal.
you
with
you cannot live off of $1 million for a lifetime if you're talking about retiring. The only way you can live off of $1 million,
You have to
realistically,
flip it.
is you have to invest it.
So,
You
there we go.
have to
I'm not
flip
done.
it.
So, wait, so that's good. Now, here we
You
go.
gotta think smart about this game now. If you
She probably didn't pay attention because she might be off their shit. But, it's okay, I'm off of it too. But, I will say, I did mention, you have to retire now, and you have to, wherever you at now, I said whatever age, wherever place you at now, you have to retire now and take the $1 million. She didn't even say is it an option too. She was just like, okay, I'll do it. And I already said there's 2 briefcases in the beginning. And I said it probably 3 times, and I kept saying, okay, what's in it, goddammit? So I did mention there's 2.
Hey, we don't lie.
So the second one I said, you're guaranteed 20 million, but you have to retire at your normal age. So one is retire now, one is retire at your normal age. But you're guaranteed the 20 million. But inside of the box, one thing she didn't read that will be in the game is she's gonna have a card inside the box.
Oh, I get a box.
Whoop, she opened up the box.
Legit 10,000?
The box is gonna say, and it don't have it on
It's a picture of.
Oh, yeah, funny as
It's only
hell.
10,000. She missing a couple.
So I'm gonna just
She's
read
missing
it
10
out to
of
you.
them.
She
Because
missing
the
a
card
couple
is
of
not in
bands,
there now, right?
Check it out.
Let me show
She
you.
missing a couple of bands.
Here you go.
Yes.
Oh,
Grab that band.
okay, wait. Now here we go. Let me explain.
There you go.
Let me explain. Before she started getting too excited. I don't got no Jerry beads. Okay? Okay, so now. Oh, you know what? We might
Guess
have
who
to
got
get
the
Jerry
money
beads, but
now?
not to show
Jerry
them.
Beans for what?
Okay, no, that's bad. I'm gonna stop.
I ain't been to New Orleans.
Let's talk about that. Alright.
That's how you get the beat.
For those that chose the 1 million right now
You
retired.
know that's how you get the beat.
Y'all ready? That's why y'all attention spans is bad now. What the teachers used to say, put on your listening ears,
We
everybody.
all gotta go
Clap,
back
1,
and
2,
forth.
3. Alright, everybody here? He not.
We're here.
He's still stuck on
Present.
where she got up. His mind is blown.
No, she just said something off the radar, and I'm just like, wait, did I just say that? But never mind.
I don't even know why I'm at. Y'all don't want me to lose track of thought?
Let me
Because
say
everybody will be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Amen.
Yeah. So, whatever that meant.
What?
We're
It
gonna
means-
say amen, amen. God is good.
Amen.
God is good
Right.
all the time.
Really don't.
God's good.
Amen.
We always
We gotta bring you back to the
opportunity.
Lord. Okay, but you got your box or your million.
Okay, the millionaire.
Come on.
She chose the $1 million box, the first briefcase.
Hmm.
What she sees in there with the money, she has to retire now. Congratulations, you was able to retire. You have $1 million. But you also invested in it. You had more time with your kids. You were able to go on vacation. Her mic is weary.
It's on.
Top
And it's recording.
is red as well. That's how I know. Fix your glasses, Jay.
What does I don't know this microphone.
Just tap. I know, but you said it's green. It is also red, showing you that the mic is
I thought, well,
muted.
in my world, red means it's recording.
Okay. You here? I think he's still at the Chinese place with the Chinese people. He practically was exploring like Dora exploring shit in Waukegan. Like, oh, look at this building.
Actually, I did, and I looked at.
I knew it.
I noticed something about Waukegan. It's like
This is what I did. I know
it
this.
reminds me of DeKalb a little bit. It's like one of those ran down college towns where there's no student.
That's why I
Y'all
thought I was like, he's
that's
technically
crazy
like,
work.
going to college is almost like me. This like
We
college
in
dorm
no
room.
man's
some shit,
land,
low-key.
We're in no man's land. Wicked, dude.
But yeah, so what came with that, you actually, the outcome of you getting that $1 million, guess what you ended up doing? You ended up investing in it. So now, even if you were retired early, you took your $1 million. You was able to travel. You bought you a house. You bought you a car. You put savings accounts for your kids. So you did an amazing job. Sometimes we have to take those risks, and you took that risk. You took the opportunity when you saw it and you came, because guess what? You didn't say, "Oh, I would do this. And I would start doing this if I knew I wouldn't fail." That's what you did. You just started doing it. That's why I asked y'all that in the very beginning. What would you do if you knew you wouldn't fail? Sometimes you just gotta do it. You see how you just did it, and guess what the outcome was? The outcome was actually that you invested. You actually was able to travel, take your kids on trips. You paid off all your loans, student loans, and you bought houses, the car, everything y'all need, and you broke those generational curses because you invested in yourself. You invested in your family. You gave back. So that one will be in that box, because we will have eventually 2 different leaf faces. The game is still being made, but that is what I wrote. I'm a writer. That's why I always tell people, at the end of the day, I'm a writer. I don't care if I'm doing a podcast, I'm singing a song. I'm a ghostwriter. I'm writing films. I already have, if y'all go check out Dear Diary on TikTok, it's an audio visual of my life. If you want to get to know me, you literally just go on TikTok. I have over, 30 different things, and it's only just like 2-4 minute videos. It's like a lot of short films, but it's me doing a voiceover while I'm also showing you visual of like what's going on. So if I'm exercising, I'm just like, life has been tough right now on the voiceover, but you see me lifting and you see me moving around in my daily life. So it's pretty dope if y'all want to go check that out. I don't always talk about it on here, and I probably won't, but that is something that I always tell people. But yeah, I kind of
breaking news to me. Sounds good. I'm gonna have to check that out.
So
That
no matter
fire.
what I'm doing, in some kind of way, I'm always like that underlying writing of that. So I wrote the game specifically for this moment, because I would tell you. Let me see the box. All right. So he chose briefcase number 2. So in briefcase number 2, you have completed the age requirements
So I'm
to
there.
now retire.
Today, Junior.
He's 65 years old. How you feel to be 65 years old, sir? What's the age? 66? Whatever. Because I don't need
I'm
nobody
good
to correct
because I ate good, took care of my damn body.
Yeah, his body. You see he the
Straight.
pillow? Yeah, he did
Yeah.
say that his back was hurt. He was like walking like this.
Yeah, I was fucked up, man. Work,
So his back,
workers.
you
Just
tired,
out of there.
right?
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I
But
got
he
20
did
mil though.
He did it.
Oh no.
I will give you that. You have to give honor what honor is due. I will tell you, you did what you had to do for your family, and that was what's in the box. There's a note from your wife. I'm gonna actually tell you, your wife. It says
Be
here
like,
that
hold on, what
she
wife?
passed away. And oh shoot, those 2 kids, they won't even answer the phone. I don't even know why. I agree with you after all you done told me sitting here. I don't know why them 2 kids won't talk to him. No, so he got 2 kids that won't even talk to him anymore. Wow. You got 2 more kids? You got 4 kids? Damn. The other 2 kids live in a whole different country? What the hell? A different country? Your wife passed away.
Long gone. It's crazy work.
And all I see here is notes that you left her saying, "I'm doing this for the family." I knew you was bad in class. I knew you was, for a fact. You used to have people in class. And you was in their class. I be telling people all the time, sometimes, these people get mixed in the world. They
Trying to
be in,
flow
like,
with the flow.
the
Trying to
class
keep
where
it
they
cool.
be,
About
like,
to take it
they
up.
go sit down and stuff.
I think I spent some time in detention.
Class clown.
Maybe.
I knew it.
I really was
I
that.
was quiet though. I'm always
Not even
quiet
gonna
person.
flex. I was trying to be cool, be respectful, but be a
I
little
think he just like
professional
hearing
with
his
it. You know what I'm
echo.
saying?
He just like hearing his echo. He like, yeah, I'm close to the speaker.
Not really, dog.
And then I bet you over there, he's over here accentuating his echoes like, yo, 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 yo. It's Quan, DZ, DZ, DZ.
Y'all gotta excuse JRTL. He do this when he get nervous. He just start blurting out random stuff. So you have to excuse him. He gets a little nervous and stuff. He might laugh and sneeze out a booger or 2.
You know what's funny? What's funny is I am the type of person that would like laugh and do a snort when I laugh. Be like a
Snort when I laugh.
okay.
For real, I swear to God.
Be like I can't even do it right now. Like it's like a
snort
like
power
that or
over
something
there.
like
Get
that.
y'all go
Something like that.
I hit it right on the dot.
Y'all funny shit.
I hit it right on the dot. I didn't even know. But he said I was right.
I said it from the jump. I'm like socially awkward.
Yeah. But I was just giving them heads up. I know you have to
Urkels.
excuse me for in here.
Shout out to the Urkels of the world, man.
But those are the things you have to
Really
think
don't.
about. And if y'all pay attention in class, sometimes y'all understand that as a child, you know, I kind of looked at life and was like, oh, I want to be this when I grow up. I want to be this when I grow up. And we kind of, now we grown up and we're like, hey, now what do we do? When you look around, sometimes you have that little bit like friends a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you be like, oh, God, what happened? How did I get here? Sometimes we get to that point where you're at that retirement phase, and now you don't even realize that everything you was working for is gone. Sometimes we have to take risks and take chances for the betterment to save our family, to be able to have that time now before your kids get too old. That's why I always be saying, like, I do be sometimes feel like I'm on this rush, but it's also because I want to be able to find a way to get that residual income and to break that generational curse in a way where I can have it where my daughter, when she's 18, I can literally be like, well, you know, you have your account already open. What do you want to do? Have you sit down with your guidance counselor? You know what I'm saying? She's here for you. She's going to already have it lined up. You got enough money for whatever business, whatever company. This is already going to be paid for that. I'm not worried about, oh, I want to have this money for my kid to go to college. No. For me, in my perspective, I want to make sure my daughter have it and my daughters and my son, but I'm starting with her for a reason, is because we have to understand who's looking up to her, looking up to us. And that's why I kind of brought up all of the different points throughout this time, is because even though we can understand and they understand, and we think our kids, they understand, yes, but we can admit you got two kids that live in a whole different country, and you got two kids that don't talk to you anymore, and now your wife is gone, and all they wanted is not just to understand, but to show you and teach you that how it was affecting them. And sometimes things speak louder than words, but we can come to this place, or we can just immediately begin to change our perspective and not say in a response to what I will or won't do if I knew I wouldn't fail, when the question specifically said, what would you start doing? So if you just start, you're telling me that you already think you will fail because you're not even starting yet. So I'm challenging my viewers as well as my guests to just start dreaming again, like a kid. When you once was a kid and they ask you what you want to be when you grow up, that's why I ask y'all what y'all want to be when y'all grow up.
Facts.
As an adult.
That's amazing.
To remind you all that we have to get back to that place. And all it takes is one perspective shift, one perspective change, and say, oh, wait, I didn't start. That's why I'm failing. We wonder why we're not there yet, because we're not even starting whatever y'all is saying that you would do if you know you wouldn't fail. So that's my challenge of the day. Take that with y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming, spending time with me.
But real talk,
Let
though.
me get in y'all perspectives.
I digged it. I don't mean to cut you off. But
What you
I ain't got
want
no
to
motherfucking wife with no 4 kids. I'm just playing my
Yeah, so
perspective.
that's just
Nah,
the beginning.
it's definitely.
You tried it.
I was being funny. But the perspective of it, though, is definitely understanding, like, it comes down with knowledge. It also comes down with experience. Like, you have to go through something in order to have an outcome, right? So, on that perspective standpoint, always be mindful how you moving with your next choice or decision.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's gonna define
Not
them.
just if you understand or someone else understand, but I think my biggest message was, it's not always about understanding, but it's also looking at ourselves and realize how we are affecting
It's true.
our surroundings as well. And that's what I want us to kind of get.
Good thing you jumped
That's
in,
right.
because I was trying to
I
cut
dig that. Really though.
Let me cut that whack stuff off Quan is talking about real quick. And I see that we're coming from a place of fantasy, and I love that. And it just got me to thinking, like, if you can have a superpower, what would your superpowers be, right? And I always switch back between super flight and invincibility, because if you have let's say you can take flight, but you're not invincible. That means if you were to fly up in space and you're going through wind, you won't be able to keep your eyes open because you're not invincible. You're going to be, a lot of the things going to permeate into your eyes and it's going to be hard. And if you're not fast, you're going to be flying, but you're going to be flying extremely slow. So super speed and invincibility, right? But also, if I want to think about a more grounded approach and say, what would be a superpower that would make a little bit more sense? And some people say, a friend of mine said invisibility. They like to be able to go into places and like rob blank. Yes, but at the same time, like that's more practical in real life. But my thing about being invisible is if I'm invisible and I want to go rob a bank, are my clothes still going to be seen? Is the money still going to be seen? So I think a better superpower. Yeah, so I thought what would be a better superpower is to be able to not only make myself invisible, but objects that I possess invisible as well. That way I can get in and sneak out. But for sure. And the third thing would be if I had a superpower, if that superpower could be turning any inanimate object into something that's real. For example, that money right there. I would touch that money and make it real. And I think that would be the best superpower because at least if I buy a bunch of fake money off of Amazon, I can make it real.
What if I told you if you touch this money right now that it will turn real?
I think it will turn real with my aspirations and my goals.
Remember, I asked everybody in the beginning, what would you do if you know you wouldn't fail? I don't know if you were here for that. What would you start doing? I probably was getting y'all food. Okay, let me ask you. What would you start doing if you know you wouldn't fail?
If I know I will not fail?
Did somebody say trap him? Because I trapped y'all, right?
What would I do?
He already in it. Don't tell him.
If I know I will not fail. That's going to be our
thing on here. If y'all know that I'm trapping somebody and they don't know, can y'all say trap him? Trap him. Because I don't know if y'all realize what I just did.
That's a
what would you start, what would you do? Like, what would you start doing if you know you wouldn't fail? Trap him.
I think what I would do is...
He's still in it. Let him finish. Let him cook. What they say? Let him cook.
It's a lot because I'm gonna say this. The reality is I'm not really a money hungry person.
What?
I'm not really.
What would you start doing? It ain't saying all the money. I'm not. Just what would you start doing? Like some people say, oh, I just want to this. What would you want to accomplish if you know you? What would you just start doing if you know you wouldn't fail? Like you would just it should be hard. You just be. I would
travel the world. I would travel the world carefree, not focus on cash, and just experience life.
Oh, and he put the top end on it. He said not focus on cash. So what if I told you that the reason why you already fell in because you admittedly, not knowingly, just really didn't even understand that. I said, what would you start doing? And I'm going to say it 2 more times and wait till you catch it. If not, I'm going to say traffic every time. What would you start doing if you know you wouldn't fail? Just quick. Just say one thing.
Travel.
All right. What would you start doing? This is my second time. What would you start doing if you know you wouldn't fail?
Travel.
What would you start? Trap. What would you start doing if you know you wouldn't fail? How many more times you need?
I know. I will start.
Start. That's the problem. Everybody keep wondering why they fail, why I'm not there yet. It's because you just admitted that if I would just start doing it, you just told me yourself you know you wouldn't fail. So why you ain't started? I told them I didn't even know nothing about really how this really go. I just been pinning the puzzles to it, little by little, collecting, buying stuff. Don't know what I've got going on, but guess what? I just started doing it anyways. You said you admitted that you socially awkward, but guess what? I be on here telling them too, like, sometimes I forget. It's okay. Sometimes I be on here with my bonnet. My very first episode, I haven't released it because I have to edit it. I had on a bonnet. You're not going to always know how to do what you're trying to do, what you want to do. Just start anyways. And I always go back to the lady that says she want to lose weight. And it's like, I think it goes back to, what I also asked them earlier, what do you want? Also, do you know what comes with what you want? So if you know what comes with what you want, right? You know what comes with traveling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say and encourage you that if you know what comes from what you want, then you have to start preparing for those things. And I mentioned that earlier is that I knew what I wanted. I just wanted to be on the podcast. I wanted to do everything that I do, be able to do my board game because I have a different board game that I don't talk about either. Like I think people be sometimes they be thinking because they see me posting and all this on Facebook. Like, she posts all her business. Y'all don't even know half of me for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't talk about myself enough. And it seems like when I do, it overpowers people, it overwhelms people, and it's okay. But sometimes you're not gonna know how to get there or whatever you're trying to do. You're not gonna know. I didn't know what I was gonna do, how this was gonna happen, because even though I may not seem like it, I play it off really well.
Are you sure that
I do. You have to.
Are you sure that
Damn, I should have had it charged still.
Is that one recorded?
No, it was supposed to be the second.
are you
camera.
sure that it's overwhelming
It's just these two.
other
It
people,
can be-
or is it overwhelming you?
It both. Both. Because I don't all the time, and then a lot of people will be like, "Oh, shit, you posted on this all this." It's like y'all don't be doing really. So when I do, they be like, "Oh my gosh, I'll start posting 1,000 times one day, and then I go ghost again." So then it can become a lot, and people be like, "Oh, she's a lot," but it's like I only come out of my hiding every now and then. And then I go back in my hiding place. But I'll be back out. But anyways, but that's just to say overall that I don't, and I'm just admitting that because I realize that because when I do, it's like it be like you said, it can be overwhelming for both me too. But I'm saying what I don't also share that I don't tell you all is that I be nervous too. I didn't know how all of this was gonna happen. Is what I'm saying. So now that I'm here, sometimes you're not gonna know. But I also was preparing, like buying another mic when I got extra money, buying the board. Then when I got this, and then like I said, I had this wallpaper for 7 months. So if you know what comes with what you want, I would encourage you to start doing it anyways. Just plan the trip and go. And I bet you find that money. I bet you find the days to move maneuver around if you start preparing. And that's all I'm saying is that it can't, like, what I'm saying is that when I finally pop out or when I finally do something, like, oh my God, where all this come from? It's like, I've been preparing. That's what I was trying to get to, Danielle. Where it's like, that's what I mean by the overpowering. It's like, whoa, what the hell? Because she was just like depressed. She was sad. All this, she did her business on here, and all I see is her crying on the book and on Instagram, all this other stuff. But it's like I don't talk about myself enough. And I said I was realizing that in this moment that I don't, because it's like, damn, they don't even know that I don't even be talking about my other back door game and stuff. That's what made me realize that. But I say that to say is that I knew what I wanted, but I also knew what came with what I wanted. That some days I wasn't gonna want to get on here. So what I say to go back is that my very first one, which is crazy ironic, I was already a month behind posting it, but I couldn't even get my hair right. I was like, it was time to start. And I was like, I'm not gonna make no more excuses for myself. I'm just gonna get on there. I had on pajama pants. I was just running back from the kids' house, helping with that stuff. And it was just like, I don't care. I'm not making no more excuses today. So I took that one. All it takes is one perspective chance, like she did. She just was like, I didn't even tell her what's in the case number 2, and she already was like, I'll take case number 1. Sometimes we have to take that jump and that leap of faith on what you said you would do. If you know you wouldn't fail, what would you start doing? I would start. So I encourage y'all to start today and every day. But know what comes with that. It's gonna take some days where you can't spend money on restaurant food because I'm saving for my travel. That's what I mean. That's how you automate. You can start today by putting $10 to the side. That's you starting. You already traveling. That travel already just went towards your travel right there. The minute you chose that perspective to say I'm choosing this, just that fast, you already in it. Right now, I'm already in it. I didn't know how this was gonna happen. I'll be nervous every time I'm gonna get out here. Y'all made my nerves bad, baby. I had to smoke. They over here talking about other stuff. And then he over here like, what you say you need? And then, oh, you know what? Hey, everybody, who's ready to order food? Well, if you don't get food by me, I swear you gonna see the other side. And I'm not trying to show nobody that side ever again.
Well, when you
Don't blow my head no more. I was waiting to say this all day, and I was telling you.
when you call it, I definitely got some thoughts, and I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed, but I got some thoughts that will really help elevate what you're doing here.
Love it. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm ready to hear what's your perspective, and I'm ready to finish this game. So I need y'all to support me. Make sure y'all go on all platforms, and also every single person that come on here. I know y'all lying if y'all ain't supporting their pages. So I'm gonna make sure I go back and do my edits to also put on the screen where you can support them, because they pretty dope. And like I said, it's very powerful energy in here because we are all very talented and creative people, and I'm ready. I didn't want to just do this alone. That's why I want to bring people into my world and to see their perspective, because it's not about a right or wrong, but it depends on the perspective. I could be on top of this mountain viewing beautiful waterfowl, and somebody could be down there talking about some I'm drowning, because they're down there looking at a whole different perspective at the same exact waterfall. And nobody knows sometimes when other people are drowning underneath something that we are looking at. So you got to think about it. Someone wished they had the life that you have. We have to start appreciating the things that's around us, what we already have. And then we'll begin to realize you actually already got everything you need. You already have everything you need. All it takes is one perspective change. And I promise y'all from the start, what you know you wouldn't fail. Die! Shit, the fuck off my damn page. If y'all ain't subscribing, liking, please leave me alone. Damn, y'all blew my hat today. All right.
You gotta stop it.